This is what we got left. Actually doesn't look too bad. Alright, so we're just going to bob this off a little bit. Same deal as before. It's short. There's a lot of air volume on that nozzle. There's a high flow air nozzle up there. Okay, that one's shortened. Okay, now we got a couple diameters and lengths, which I like. Should be good. Everything customized around here. It's tight right there. It felt a little that way. I'm not sure if that's full tight. It's definitely pulling in, but it is a little loose. Threads look good. It is leaving a dimple in the case, so loosen that up a little bit. The case is loose. If it pulls that tight back here, you know it's tight. It pulled the case together up here, so we know it's tight. Okay, we'll loosen that one up. Okay, that one's good. Next one, this one here. These ones are always a little short, and it still is, so you gotta be careful about tightening these ones up. Over torque. A little mushy too. I'm just using this much torque too. Okay, so careful about stripping these things out. My race bike, everyone needs a vehicle because I've stripped them out over the years. It does not like to start. Okay, so that one's all in there. Okay, we got some issues over here. Just going to pull this in a little bit. Flip this thing over. So, these ones only go so long. Just a quarter inch longer. Tight. 1/8 inch to go yet. It bottomed out just before it hit the case. So if you put a washer on there, you can use that longer bolt. Or I can tap it a little deeper. Might be what I'm going to do. I definitely like running along the hardware, so we'll see. Okay. Next preliminary is this motor mount. It's going to want to bottom out. So what I do is I tighten these up. So these are new lock nuts, which I'm not going to use right now. I don't want to wear out the locking mechanism. So we got the 3 regular nuts. So these are mock-up nuts. Okay, what I do is I take these out. So I push it in and down. I want this to sit flat on the case here, so you push down like that and push in with your fingers on the blow. And you pull these ones in. Okay, now you look at your holes up here and see where your problem is going to be. You want to make sure this is down flat. That's what you want. It's just at an angle. When you tighten it, you'll break the ear off. That's why I push down on this and push this in at the same time down here. There you go. So, we knew this one's going to be a little off. You can see it. This one here, it's tight. It might fit, but it's close. My light, stay on. There it is. So let's see if this goes in. This is not happy about going in there. So it's push, it's hitting right here on the back side a little bit. So that needs to be filed over there a little bit. So we grab our felt tip pin over here. And you look at where it's going to have to be cut. Right through here is where it needs to be cut. Okay, this one over here, whoa, dropped the camera. This one needs a lot more cutting. This angle tells me the angle to where I want it to be. This one got to go quite a bit. This one would barely touch it. Okay, now you got a couple ways of fixing that problem. You can grind it out, or you can file it out. We can hog it out with a scraper or a dull pocket knife or whatever it takes. There's always more than one way of doing things. You can also put a tap in there and tighten this down with a tap against it, and move the tap as you tighten this down a little bit, and it will self-tap the thread. Case out, but that won't torque very well because it'll be threaded. It'll only be thread on one side, but it's enough to be a problem. These we're not going to use here. These over here in the case bolt area. Okay, so now get these other ones out of here. It takes a while to do this, but it makes it a lot easier to put together when you're trying to do this for real. The heel coil's got to be dealt with too. Probably was not put in correctly. Be my guess. Okay. Everything. Got my washers. Sit it right back here in the hard spot, and it pops the whole case apart pretty easy. Hopefully. Okay. Now this here needs to be worked on, so I can put it over here in the file department. Figure out how we're going to hold on to this and do what we want to do. Hold it right there like that. So it's always easier to file down, so we're going to file it straight down. Get the rat tail file out. So we got a small file and we got a big ass one here. Hopefully the big one fits. Alright, it fits in nice. So this is close to your diameter what the bolt is, so whatever you do, it's going to be pretty accurate. Alright, so I'm just going to do a few swipes on that with the file to get what we need. Pull that back a little bit so you can see what's going on. Okay, reach there, catch the trash. We know the angle we got to push at and do what we want. Okay. Grab your bolt, make sure it fits all the way to the bottom of the kit. The hole there. It does. We'll see if that's enough. I don't want to overcut it. And now I got the other one to do. Needs a little bit. Okay. File that one out a little bit. File that one out quite a bit. Let's see how close you are. We'll get back to that. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and tap all these holes, see if they go a little deeper. So, we got a pointy tap, we got a non-pointy tap, and drown the thread or so down to make it almost a bottoming tap, but not quite. So if you look at the difference in hole depth, if you line up your edges to where they're the same, see how much shorter that other one is? That's how much deeper you can go. That's a couple full threads deeper. So we're going to go ahead and tap these on down and see if we get any more turns out of this. We know on this one we need another turn and a half. Would be nice. A turn would probably be enough. Okay, no extra turns. Bottoms out, it bottoms out. So we know if the bolt bottoms out, we're going to have to shorten the bolt a little bit. See the amount of crap that came out. Not much aluminum, but a little bit of crap. So maybe a little bit of crap's what was bottoming out. It felt a little soft down in the bottom of the hole. This is what crap feels like. Okay, it was this hole here that we actually did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, almost 3 full turns. Should put a little oil in this tap too, and actually cut it in here. So that should make it long enough. I can put the long one in there now. You don't see many very threads, but you see a lot of crap. Okay, I need a little oil. I'll get everything dry. So just put a little dab on there and a couple of flutes. There's all you need. Need full lubrication, just a little bit, just so it's not dry. Okay, get a little extra on that one also. Once again, a lot of dirt. That goes in pretty deep. I put a longer bolt in that hole. I went way in there. Yeah, that'll take a 1/4 inch longer bolt. Problem is the bolt's probably 1/2 inch longer. When you get out to 5 inches, or pretty much over 4.5, they don't go by 1/4 inches anymore. Not normal anyway. Yeah, that was a pretty good cut there. I'm just oil on that. See the amount of crap that came out of that hole. There's a lot there. An old sealer and who knows what else is in there. This was tight right from the start. A lot of cutting there. I didn't need to shorten that bolt so much. Check it again. Alright. A lot of crap came out of that one too. All the bottom hole and blows it, everything out. Nothing stays put. Okay. I did not grab a 3/8 tap. We'll grab one of them.